Zero. Namaste. Oh, hi friends. Hey Zero, our friends are here. Hi guys. Hey, me and Zero were just working on our yoga together. Yeah, we like to do yoga together sometimes. Yoga is so cleansing, and it breathes all this fresh new air into your lungs when you're feeling blue or feeling all crunched up and not so happy. Do you like yoga? Yeah, me too. Zero was feeling kind of sad. Yeah, he was having kind of a rough day. Yeah, yesterday, because he can't see his friends. And it's making him really sad and grumpy. I know. So we made sure that we got outside, got some fresh air, and some sunshine. Yeah. Does sunshine make you feel better? Of course it does. Yeah, I get out in Mother Nature. Yeah, breathe in all that cool wind, all that cleansing breath. Yeah. What else can you do? What? Oh yeah, the deep tummy exercises. He likes to breathe in through his nose and breathe and fill up his little belly until his O goes whoop, until his big zero is really, really big. That makes him feel good. And then he blows it all out. And we do those exercises over and over and over again. Like we pretend to blow up a balloon sometimes. Yeah, that helps too. What else can you do? What? Oh yeah, he likes to do jumping jacks. That's one of his favorite things. And we run races. Yeah, that's fun too. Yeah. What are things that make you sad, Zero? Why do you like doing yoga? What makes you sad? Oh, yeah. Sometimes he and Cindy get in a little argument because Cindy talks a lot. Yeah, she never shuts up. She's taking a nap right now. But sometimes she's so annoying and so loud, and she has a lot to say. She's just a very vocal friend. Yeah, she talks a lot. And Zero, he doesn't talk much at all. No, he's kind of a quiet guy. Yeah, and they're friends, and they can play games together, but sometimes they fight because they're not the same. They're different. Their personalities are different. Yeah. And there are things that Cindy can do that Zero can't. And there are lots of things that Zero can do that Cindy can't. But that's what makes them different. And they find things that they can do together that they can both do alike. Yeah, so they can still be friends. Sure. A lot of people are different. Yeah. People come in all different shapes and colors and sizes. And we are blessed to be in the body that we're in. No matter what your body looks like, no matter what your body does. So Zero, I'm going to put you down over here while I read a book about a little duck who was feeling sad because he was small. Well, he felt smaller than the others, and it made him sad. So I want to tell you our holidays today. Do you know what today is? You don't know. Today is National Children's Mental Health Day. Yeah. So you need to think about ways to keep your brain healthy and feeling good. Yeah. And ways to throw away all those negative feelings, all those bad feelings that might come over you in a dark cloud and bother you. National Children's Mental Health Day. Yeah, it is. And it's also, did you know this? It is also our National Day of Prayer. Yeah. So we can pray and be pensive and be thoughtful. It's a thoughtful Thursday. What are you thankful for on this thoughtful Thursday? I'm thankful for my health. Thankful for the good, strong brain that I've been blessed with. And my good, strong body. I'm thankful to still be here on this planet, enjoying the breezes and the birds and the bees and the sun and even the rain. Absolutely. You know what other day it is? It's another day. It's called National Barrier Awareness Day. Do you know what that means? No. Well, it means that we're aware of the things that keep us apart and we break them down. What do you mean? Well, I mean like if you go to a store and you can see right away that there's a person with a different ability than you, and they're not able to do whatever it is that they need to do to get their shopping done. And you notice that right away and you say, well, wait a minute. That's a barrier. That keeps them from doing a normal thing that everybody else wants to do, that they have a right to do, right? Yeah. Like, for example, if someone is in a wheelchair and they don't have legs that work, Yeah. And if their legs don't work and they need to be in a wheelchair, there needs to be a way for them to get into the store. Yeah. Like if you went to a store and it didn't have a ramp. No. It didn't have a way for the person to roll on their wheelchair into the store. That would be a barrier. That would keep them from doing their normal shopping that everybody else gets to do. People that have legs can go in the shop, but the person whose legs don't work has a problem, don't they? That's a barrier. So it's National Barrier Awareness Day. So I want you to think about that. If you're out somewhere today, maybe you're at the park, or maybe you're just out taking a walk in your neighborhood and you see a curb and you think, wait a minute, can a person in a wheelchair get up and down that curb? Is there a ramp for them? I don't know. Yeah. Anything that makes someone different, we need to make sure there are barriers that have been removed, that the barriers are gone, so the person who has a different ability can still do those normal things. Go to school. Drink from a drinking fountain. Yeah. Take a walk. Or enjoy nature. Take a roll. Yeah. Can they drive a car? Can they listen to music? Well, maybe they don't have hearing. So how could they enjoy a song? Sign language. You're right. Do they have it in sign language? Right? What about a person that can't see? Their eyes don't work. Yeah. Are there barriers in the way of them doing whatever it is they need to do? Yeah. So we're going to read a book today called A Duck So Small. Would you like to listen to my book? Yes? Okay. So, Zero, I'm going to put you over here. That's all right. You can still listen to my book. Well, I'm knocking things off the shelf here. And I'm going to read this book called A Duck So Small by A.H. Benjamin and Elizabeth Holstein. Look at the duck. Isn't he cute? A duck so small. Oh, I like this title page. Look where they moved the words. They didn't put it in the middle. They put it over there. That's different. I don't know. Oh, do you see the duck? I don't. This is an interesting end page, don't you think? It's setting. It's a setting. Yeah, it's setting the scene, right? A place and a time. That's the setting of the story. So it's helping us with the setting of the story. A Duck So Small by A.H. Benjamin, pictured by Elizabeth Holstein. So she's the illustrator. Elizabeth Holstein is the illustrator. And the author is A.H. Benjamin. Oh, look, and there's the dedication. It says, for Simon, Allison, and Laura, A.H.B. For Maxim and Olivia, from E.H. That's their initials. They sent a little message to their friends. Duffel was a very small duck, and all the other ducks laughed at him because of his size. Oh, poor Duffel. He's a little bit smaller than the others. A duck so small can do nothing at all, they jeered. I may be small, thought Duffel sadly, but there must be something I can do. He wondered what it could be. He's little. He's smaller than his friends. Makes him feel sad. Duffel looked around and noticed Kingfisher perched on a reed. He was just about to say hello when Kingfisher suddenly took off and dived straight as an arrow into the water. Kingfisher is small, thought Duffel, but he dives well. Perhaps I could do that too. Look, Kingfisher is about his same size. Kingfisher has a talent. Go right down in the water. Grab a fish for lunch. Look what I can do, Duffel called out to the other ducks. He flew high into the air and came down again like a falling rock. Splash! Oh. Duffel hit the water and did a reverse belly flop. Ha ha! What did we say? Cried the other ducks. A duck so small can do nothing at all. Oh. Poor Duffel. Poor Duffel felt very foolish. He climbed out onto the riverbank and wondered what to do next. Duffel saw Heron standing perfectly still on one leg in the shallow water. What good balance she has, thought Duffel. Perhaps I could do that too. Oh. Can you stand on one foot like that? Look at Heron's leg. how his knee turns the other way that ours does. Our knee turns the other way, doesn't it? Flamingos stand that way too. Isn't that odd? Looks like their knees are on backwards. Look what I can do, Duffel called as he stood on one leg with his wings spread out. He wobbled this way and that, and thud. He landed flat on his back. Ha ha, what did we say? Laughed the other ducks. A duck so small can do nothing at all. Thud. Do you like to write big words when you illustrate a story? Yeah, splash, thud, clunk, bronk. Like superhero comics. Yeah, those are sound words. Onomatopoeia. That's a big word. You're not ready for that. Duffel crept into the shade of a nearby tree so the others wouldn't see him blush. He heard a tap, tap, tap above his head. Looking up, Duffel saw a woodpecker making a hole in the trunk. What a strong beak he has, thought the little duck. Perhaps I could bore a hole too. You know what those are growing in the tree? I just realized that is a buckeye tree. Did you know that? Look at the leaves. If you're an Ohio State Buckeye, you know your Buckeyes. Look, in this green part around it, it covers up the Buckeye inside. There's a Buckeye seed in there. What do woodpeckers do? They bore holes in trees. Wood. What are they looking for? Bugs. Yes, woodpeckers like to eat the bugs inside the tree. Look what I can do, Duffel called out to the other ducks. He flew up into the tree and perched on a thick branch. Peck, 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 peck. He chipped at the wood. Oops, he cried as he lost his balance. Duffel toppled from the branch and fell to the ground. Ha ha, what did we say? Cackled the other ducks. A duck so small can do nothing at all. Oh, look, they are Buckeyes. Ah, there's one falling out of the tree. Oh no, poor Duffel. Bump. Poor Duffel. He hasn't had much success, has he? He's trying all the other tricks that the other birds know how to do, and he can't do it. All the other ducks were paddling and splashing in the river, but poor Duffel decided to hide in the rushes until they left. That way he wouldn't have to listen to their teasing. I'm not good at anything. I'm just a small, useless duck, he thought, and a tear rolled down his beak. Poor Duffel. How sad. For a long time, Duffel heard the other ducks quacking with laughter. It seemed as though they would never leave. Then he listened again, and they weren't laughing anymore. They were quacking in alarm. Uh-oh. They're quacking in alarm. What do you think's wrong? Something's not right. Duffel paddled over to see what all the fuss was about. The other ducks were crowded around a tiny hole in the riverbank where a duckling had gotten stuck. Oh, please get him out, begged the duckling's mother. We will, said the other ducks, but it was no use. They were just too big to squeeze into that hole. Oh no, one of the littler ducklings got stuck. Uh-oh. Great concern. All except for Duffel. Let me try, he said, and because he was so small, he was able to reach right in. It didn't take him long to rescue that trapped little duckling. Look, he can poke his beak right inside and grab that little duckling. Oh, what a very kind thing to do. What a good little helper. Hooray for Duffel, quacked one duck. None of us could have done that, said another one. A duck so small can do something after all, cried a third one. Oh my goodness, they're all so happy. There's the baby back with his mom. Oh, it was nothing, blushed Duffel, but he knew it was something. And after that, the other ducks never made fun of him again. He could be helpful no matter his size. Yeah. And there's a pretty green end page made with beautiful watercolors. Do you like to paint with watercolors? Yeah? Did you notice that this book was illustrated with watercolor paint and pencils? Yeah. Can you look at the illustrations? Look, they drew it with a pencil, and then they painted it in with watercolor paint. You probably have those at your house. Yeah. Very inexpensive watercolor paint. Yeah, you can buy watercolor paint pretty inexpensively. It's not bad. So friends, no matter how small you are, no matter how tall you are, no matter how short you are an awesome human being. Yes, you are. And you are here for a reason. You have a purpose on this planet. Yeah, absolutely. So, on this National Barrier Awareness Day, look around. You be a detective. Be a detective. Look around for barriers that are keeping people from doing what they need to do. Help take those barriers down. And it is National Children's Mental Health Day. So, namaste. Do your yoga. Get outside and enjoy this fresh air on this beautiful day. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye, friends. Love you the most.